Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to first look at Florentino Perez claiming Arsenal, Chelsea and Spurs have lied to fans over Super League decision, and then we're going to look at the Spotify founder who has declared an interest in buying Arsenal. So the first news headline states that Florentino Perez claims Arsenal, Chelsea and Spurs have lied to fans over Super League decision. So the reports are stating that Arsenal, Chelsea and Tottenham have all committed to leaving the Super League, but Florentino Perez has claimed all teams remain locked into their contract. Real Madrid and Super League president Florentino Perez claims all 12 clubs are still aboard the project and are working on a new plan to reshape their plans despite recent announcements. It has been a turbulent week in European football after 12 clubs became founding members of a breakaway competition last Sunday, before 10 of them pulled out within 3 days over intense criticism from fans and governing bodies. The 6 Premier League clubs involved in the competition, including Arsenal, Chelsea and Tottenham, have all committed to withdraw from the competition altogether. Despite reports of large fees to break away from the contract each of them signed last Saturday night. In fact, Arsenal director Josh Kroenke has explicitly said that his family, which owns the club, will cover the cost of leaving the competition after he apologised to fans in a forum. But Florentino Perez continues to suggest that the clubs are locked into the competition, even suggesting they are still in discussions on over how to reshape the project. I'm not going to explain now what a binding contract is, but the clubs can't leave, he told Diario AS. Some of them, because of pressure, have had to say that they are leaving. But this project, or one like it, will go forward, and I hope it soon. Asked whether JP Morgan Chase, the company who agreed to fund the competition before apologising and vowing to learn from the incident, had pulled out, Florentino Perez added, "That's not true. They haven't either. They've taken some time for reflection, like the 12 clubs." Florentino Perez then claimed that Real Madrid, who spent more than £100 million on Eden Hazard less than 2 years ago, suggesting Real Madrid can't compete against state clubs. "We'll have to make a stable competition, with strict FFP that works, not like now where you're competing against state clubs," he said. Real Madrid only have 3 sources of income: tickets, TV, sponsors. "You will have to tell me how Madrid, a members club, can compete against a states club." So it looks like Florentino Perez has claimed that Arsenal, Chelsea and Spurs have lied to fans over Super League decision, and it looks like after this shambolic week for a football fan, for the founding members of the Super League, it has been stated that even after leaving the Super League, Florentino Perez has claimed that all teams remain locked into their contract. And it looks like the clubs are working on a new plan to reshape their plans despite the recent announcements. So this is bringing some form of confusion in my opinion, and they might start to reshape the Super League to try and work towards the fans, but we have to wait and see how this pans out. And this nicely takes us on to the second piece of transfer news, which states that who is Daniel Ek, the Spotify founder who has declared an interest in buying Arsenal. So the reports are stating that Arsenal fans made their voices heard over owner Stan Kroenke over Friday nights with fresh protests, and on the back of that, a potential buyer has come forward on Twitter. Arsenal already have a potential buyer amid protests over Stan Kroenke's position at the club, and Stan Kroenke has rarely been a popular figure at the Emirates Stadium, but they have reached a new low with supporters since they decided to make Arsenal one of the founding members of the Super League. The decision caused outrage from supporters, leading to the Gunners pledging to back out, but on the back of the incident, there are fresh calls for the Kroenkes to walk away with the protest that took place on Friday nights. And during that protest, entrepreneur Daniel Ek tweeted, "As a kid growing up, I've cheered for Arsenal as long as I can remember. If KSC would like to sell Arsenal, I'd be happy to throw my hat in the ring." And it looks like Ek is a 38-year-old Swedish billionaire entrepreneur who made his big business breakthrough with music streaming platform Spotify, founding the company along with Martin Lorentzen. He currently serves as the CEO of Spotify, and as fans will have seen, he is an Arsenal fan. He co-founded Spotify after starting his career making websites for business clients before working in a senior role with Nordic auction company Tradera, which was acquired by eBay in 2006. Spotify was EK's big break, and it's fair to say he's done pretty well. By 2017, the company had raised $2.5 billion in venture capital and today has more than 345 million users. Spotify is now worth $67 billion or £48.2 billion. The latest estimates suggest Daniel Ek is worth a whopping $4.4 billion, which estimates to £3.17 million. He owns around 18.2% of Spotify and is the majority shareholder. Daniel Ek's net worth is only around half of Stan Kroenke's, but it's still enough to purchase Arsenal, which was bought for £550 million, with Kroenke first buying shares in 2007. Before his appointment to the board a year later, he upped his shares to become the majority shareholder in 2011. The problem is that Arsenal's value has significantly grown since, and it's important to keep in mind that Daniel Ek's net worth does not account for available cash, though, like Kroenke, that the club can be bought with loans or indeed as part of a group of funders. So it looks like the Spotify founder, who has declared an interest in buying Arsenal, may have his opportunity, as it looks like the fans are fully against Stan Kroenke, and this is the one time I've seen Arsenal fans work together in unity and make sure we can get the main man up top, Stan Kroenke. And it looks like Spotify founder Daniel Ek is an Arsenal fan, and I think he has plenty of money, even though he can also take in loans and take in other moments of trying to make this purchase happen. He is someone that can have the opportunity to take this club forward and buy Arsenal and take that majority shareholder position. But other than that, guys, remain blessed. Stay tuned for the next video, and peace.